Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be covering the 2x for Voids going on this weekend, while also coinciding with a 10x event for Tormin. We will get you all caught up with what's going on in Raid, grade the offers, and all that type of stuff. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, let's get you caught up on the events that are going to be coming this weekend. I believe they're going to be launching on Thursday, so do not take this video as the events going live. You are going to want to make sure and check your summoning portal and make sure the summoning odd percentages are updated to reflect the fact that Void Shards are going to be 2x, and that is the normal rotation. We had 2x Sacreds last, so Voids are next, and then Ancients will be 2 weeks from now, so about 2.5 weeks from me making this video is when we will probably get two times Ancients, because they've had a pretty consistent rotation for their events the past 4 or 5 months. Ever since kind of summer 2020, they've been on this rotation of 2x, 10x, 2x, 10x, and rotating through the shards, Ancient, Sacred, and Void in that order. So the main question everybody wants to know in this type of video is, should I summon? Should I go for the 10x? Should I pull on my shards during the 2x? That type of stuff. And the answer for this one is certainly a resounding yes. Even if you already have Tormin, which a lot of you probably don't if you started playing the game recently, because Tormin is a Void Legendary. It's very tough to get Void Legendaries. But if you are a veteran of Raid, Tormin was actually a fusion about a year ago. I believe it was around the holiday season of 2019. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's been about a year since Tormin was a fusion of the game. So if you've been playing Raid for a while and you had an endgame account at that point, you probably have Tormin. But if you're a newer player to Raid, the odds of you having Tormin, since he is a Void Legendary, is pretty low. So Tormin's amazing. If you don't have him on your account, you're going to want to be pulling all of your Void Shards to go for him. And if you are a spender and they release some decent to good Void offers, it would be a good time. It'd be one of the best times ever to buy Void Shards. So I'm hoping they release some good offers for the player base and make it worth it to buy some shards. I will keep you graded on those offers to keep you up to date on which ones are worth it and kind of show you how they compare to other ones in the past. But yeah, the short answer is yes. This weekend, you're going to want to pull all of your Void Shards. And if you want to stop by and do some live summoning on stream, I will be streaming every day at the normal times for about 3 hours. And I'm always happy to pull viewer shards and have a lot of fun pulling some champions as a community. And it's fun to see what other people are getting and changing people's accounts. So I hope to see you there. And that covers the events that, again, are going to be starting this Thursday. And I believe it's going to be going until Monday. And another thing they're going to be releasing soon here after the new year in January 2021 is going to be a lot of champion AI fixes, which I'm going to give you a live first reaction. I've got it pulled up and I cropped it into the video, but I have not gone through here and read them. I'll give you some context and a live reaction to the AI changes that we've got coming up in January of 2021. Okay, hey Raiders. The update highlights this time will be short and sweet. 3.10 is a small release that focuses on champion AI issues, but we felt it is important to give you a heads up. Check out the list below to see what changes we have in store. Okay, so first up, Xayah. Xayah will no longer use Deadly Catalyst against the clan boss in auto battle. Now you won't need to worry about losing all of your poison debuffs too early. Okay, so for those of you that maybe don't know what this means, Deadly Catalyst is Xayah's poison detonation ability. So what this does is if you've got poison on somebody for 2-3 turns, or if you've got a Vizier or an extender that makes it 5, 6, 10 turns, what's going to happen is Xayah will blow up those poisons with Deadly Catalyst and cause all of that damage to occur at once. In the clan boss, this is terrible, and it doesn't scale properly with a boss fight in that scenario. So it's basically you have to manual Xayah if you want to be able to use her, and it really cripples her because she actually does have a pretty good DPS kit for the clan boss, placing all those poisons and stuff. So it's a little bit unfortunate because of the Deadly Catalyst ability kind of ruining her functionality in auto, but it looks like that's going to finally be addressed, so that is a great change right there. Karam, okay, he's also a poison detonator similar to Xayah. For the same reasons, Karam will no longer use Rot Away, which is his poison detonation ability. And then Elenero right here below is going to be the same story. She also has a pretty good kit for the clan boss. So it's good to see these AI issues in clan boss auto battles for detonators finally be addressed. So it looks like Xayah, Karam, Elenero are all going to be getting their detonation skills tuned out to not use them in auto in the clan boss. That's great. Venus, unlike the previous 3, Venus had the issue of not using Burning Passion. That's her ability that places an HP burn when it was needed. As of, she will do this in the clan boss. unless the clan boss is already under an HP burn. That's a great fix. That's perfect. You can't stack HP burns, so if there's already one, it'd be great for her to save hers. So that's a perfect AI change. Yeah, Venus has an ability that does HP burn, and she wouldn't use it against the clan boss, and HP burn can be a pretty decent debuff to have against the clan boss. So it was a little bit unfortunate in terms of her auto DPS capability in the clan boss. So great change there. Rosin Scarhide will no longer use Bog Down ability against the clan boss. Okay, so that's Rosin's AoE big cooldown ability that resets turn meter, and you can't alter the turn meter of the clan boss, so it ends up being an AoE attack that only hits one enemy, and the effect that it does nothing. So it was usually a pretty bad turn for Rosin and the clan boss. So again, great change, much needed. We're gonna be looks like we're gonna be getting a lot of fixes to the clan boss, if I had to guess. Yeah, Netheril will no longer use Ghastly Horrors and Bat Swarm against the clan boss in auto battle instead. He will focus on racking up those poisons. Yeah, I don't have Netheril, but if I remember his kit right, Netheril is a Spirit Affinity, and he's got like that triple hit A1 that you just want him to basically spam his A1 against the clan boss. So it looks like they're going to be making his AI do that. Looks good. Foley will no longer use Sealed Fate in the clan boss. Okay, that's Foley's AoE block revive on kill ability, which is really good. It's just not good in the clan boss, so he will be locking that out. So, okay, I get the theme. I've been telling them kind of behind the scenes for a long time, just give us the ability to lock out abilities. I feel like that would be so much easier than trying to balance the AI of 500 champions, is just give us the ability to click on a skill and lock it out for certain. But anyway, that's a separate 10-minute rant. But yeah, it seems like that would be a lot easier to just let us decide which ones we want to lock out. But hey, at least they're stepping up to the plate and doing it here. Aethar will no longer use Brand against the clan boss. Okay, let me get a that one. I don't know off the top of my head. Aethar, sorry, it may be covered, but let me take a look. Will no longer use Brand. One enemy block cooldown. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty much worthless against the clan boss, so he's not going to be doing that. Okay, that's good. Drexthar will no longer use Burning Lash against the clan boss in auto, as the clan boss is immune to provoke. Okay, so I'm gonna try to skim through these because I get the general gist now. This looks like it's gonna be super focused on helping people have better AI against the clan boss. Yep, Elder Skarg, Fane. Oh, okay, yeah, Fane was not using Flowing Style, and that's gonna be fixed. Robar will start using. Okay, Crypt King definitely needed some AI love. His AI was a little bit wonky. Will no longer use on targets not under an HP burn. Okay, that'll be good for Crypt King. Real Huntsman will start using Dead Aim skill correctly. Okay, that's one I don't have. Or at least I've never, maybe I did summon him recently, but I haven't had a chance to dive in and play him. Okay, that's good to see that coming down. And then Trunda will start using Cloak. Okay, yeah, I knew hers was a little bit wonky. Spider will be more likely to use Glowing Mark in auto whenever it's on cooldown. Okay, well, when it's not on cooldown. Madam Ceres, here we go. This is a big one. This one's important to go over. Madam Ceres will be more likely to use Midnight Ritual in auto when it is not on cooldown. Okay, so Ceres' Midnight Ritual, that's the ability that does the AoE buff strip and then places the 60% decreased defense and the 50% decreased attack. It's an amazing ability, and you typically want her to prioritize that, but she doesn't. She does her A2, which is like Trick or Treats or something, I think it's called, but that's a good ability too. It's an AoE with a chance to remove a buff and then like placing fear and stuff. So it's a cool ability, but typically people want the guaranteed value in the defense break first. So we've been clamoring for that change on Ceres for a while. So looks like that's coming through. Hawkhorn Smash Lord will use Blood Offering skill in auto correctly. Okay. And Cold Heart will no longer waste her Heartseeker in the Fire Knight Shield. There we go. We've been everybody who has a Cold Heart knows the rage inducing of Cold Heart slamming her Heartseeker into that Fire Knight Shield. I swear it's like a magnet. She loves, there's so many Heartseekers stuck in that Fire Knight's shield over the years. She just loves to slam that thing with Heartseekers. So that is amazing. Instead, she will rely on Flurry of Arrows to help her bring those stacks down fast. That is a great change. That's going to be really good for the game. I would say the Ceres and the Cold Heart ones are probably the most important and the most pertinent to get done. And then besides that, the detonation changes here to Zavia, Karam, and Elenero. Venus and Rosin changes, Nethril. A lot of good changes. Like the first few in the clan boss are super good, but I do think the Saris and the Coldheart ones are going to be the crown jewels of this change, and I'm definitely excited for those. Now let's go ahead and get you caught up on what's going on in game. Remember, you've got about 2 days to finish the Pixniel fusion here. I do think, you guys know my general sentiment right now. I will skim over it real quickly. Of course, she takes 18 books. That's ludicrous. And I think she's a little bit underwhelming in terms of what we would have hoped for a holiday fusion. But remember, legendaries do get adjusted. We've seen Tormin adjusted a few times. Rotos, Dracomorph, Candrafon. We've seen big changes come to legendaries. So I do recommend, if it's realistic for you to do so, get the fusion. But don't feel the need to like wail out, break your wallet, break the bank to get Pixniel. Just do it if you can. That's the general sentiment. And what I would like to recommend to you guys, just to make sure you've got that option available to you if Pixniel does become really good or gets adjusted, or you know, a use for her pops up at some point in some Doom Tower iteration. You're going to want that option available to you. So do go for it if you can. Now let's go ahead and dive in to the tournaments and events going on in game right now. So for tournaments, we've got the Spider going on right now and a book up for grabs. I was able to go ahead and do that. This is a pretty standard Spider tournament. Nothing super crazy to go over there. And then we've also got the champion training tournament that I did a video on with Sir Nick. So a little bit of context here I can try to give you is every day on stream I've been doing polls to try to figure out what the average winner's points is. And yesterday, I believe the average leader of Sir Nick groups, I mean, now I'm only talking a sample size of like 300 something people. I don't have like thousands of viewers on Twitch or anything. But from the people that I polled yesterday, it seemed like the average Sir Nick group leader was about 37,000. So I would say today, the average Sir Nick leader is probably about 42 to 45,000, somewhere in there. So this would be a little bit of bad RNG for me. My leader's at about 53. I think that seems a little bit on the high end. And then if anybody's around like 25K, that would probably be on the lucky end in terms of your group. But there is some sort of algorithm with the groups. I think it depends a little bit on the progression of your account and your spending tier. It's some sort of collaboration of different effects to decide which group to place you in. I don't know exactly how it works, admittedly, but that's the best data I can give you is the average leader of the Sir Nick event as of today. I think is going to be like early 40s, like 42, 43, 44,000, something like that is kind of the average Sir Nick leader. And it's going to be a whale war in lots of these groups because I'm sure a lot of people that don't have Sir Nick are going to be really trying hard to go for him. So let me know down in the comments how your Sir Nick group experience is going. I would love to hear some context as to how that's shaking out for you guys. And the only event that we've got going on right now is Dungeon Divers, and you are probably going to want to go a decently hard on this one because there is Core Hammers and there is also a Void Shard that's going to be pretty big this weekend with the 10x for Tormin and the Void Shards being 2x. You might want to over the next 2 or 3 days be going pretty hard here on the Dungeon Divers and try to get those rewards on this one if you can. And now let's pop on into the shop and see what we've got going on here for offers. All right, so rank 5 chicken. So we've got, what is that, 100 brews, 100 brews, 1.5 million, 500 gems, and 6 5-star chicken. I believe that's everything, right? 100 brews, 500 gem. Okay. Yeah, 1.36. Not going to cut it. Purchase them at a 3. Kind of gives it away that you know it's not going to be super good. Monthly pack is pretty good. I think it's about a 2.5 or so. Great deal mixed pack. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit better than that one. Again, it's 1.5, 750. No gems. 15 times 4 is what? 60 XP brews. And then we've got 7 and 2. And boom, 2.24. Yeah, so this one, even though it's a purchase limit of 3, this one's way better compared to the rank 5 chicken pack. I would definitely prefer the great deal mix pack right here. I think I got that right. 750 energy, silver, brews, epic, legendary. Yeah, okay. So that one's, it's a general utility pack with some decent value. Not a great buy, but pretty good. Now, these mini mix packs that have been doing the 101% extra are really, really good. Let me plug this in just in case you guys are curious. Now, I don't know if you all get these. I didn't spend a ton on raid in the last month or so, so my offers kind of shifted. I mentioned this. I talked about this in a video for a couple minutes to keep you guys up to date on my experience and my offers kind of shifting. It took about 25 to 30 days. So I don't know if you guys are getting these, but if you do, they're really solid. Let me go ahead and plug this in just so you can see it here. 2 and let's see, XP2 energy refills. We got that. Arenas, 10 brews, 60K, and 2 4-star chicken. Okay, boom. I think that's right. Yeah, 4.91. I'm not even putting in the clan boss keys. Oh, I didn't put the shards. Boom. 6.24. Is that right? 2 ancient shards, 10 XP brews, 2 refills, 2 days of XP. Oh, okay. I knew that was going to be a little bit off. 60,000. See, I caught it. I caught it. There we go. 5.75. That's, and then the 2 4-star chicken, the 2 arena refills. There you go. I got it right. Okay, so yeah, one of the best offers you're gonna see in the game. 5.75. We it's like once a year that we see offers that grade as above a 5. It's usually a super special thing when it does. So if you see these mini mix packs that are plus 101% extra, it's the rare time that's actually accurate. Typically in the game, when they say 700% off or something, it's not. It's just like a normal offer. This one, it's actually accurate, and it is about a 100% extra, because even if you cut this in half and this were like a 2.5 or something, it would still be a pretty decent offer. So or like a 2.8, 2.9, whatever that math would come out to, it would still be a pretty good offer. So this one actually accurate, and if you see these, it's worth taking a look at. Scoop it up. More speed packs. Okay, they've been doing these a little bit less often, which I'm a fan of. I think they should be a little bit sparse on selling these speed packs. But yeah, this is not, you guys know by now what I think of this. Not a good idea for 99% of you. For the super high spenders, NT Arena, go ahead and go crazy on the speed sets. Then we got the New Year's super pack. This says 300% extra. Okay, so this is a chance to show you what I was talking about in terms of if this is accurate or not. It says 300% extra, so let's see if that makes sense here. 7 refills, 60 brews, and 5 ancient, 3 void, and a sacred. 2.0 exactly. I see what you're doing, Plarium, using my calculator, making it exactly a 2.0 at the bottom, at the very lowest it could be where I would recommend it. I see what you're doing. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, 2.0. So technically, like, decent, especially with a big 2x, 10x void coming up this weekend. Not amazing, but decent. It's definitely not 300% extra. If you cut that into thirds and it was like a 0.7, obviously it would be a terrible offer. So it's not 300% extra. That one's not accurate, and it would be a complete meme of an offer if it was 120 like it says here. So so don't pay attention to that. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not great. It's not terrible. So you'll have to kind of weigh your options there on how important it is for you to have those shards and stuff on this offer. But the main thing is the mini mix pack is great. And other than that, the rank 5 chicken pack is all right. And the new super pack is all right. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Just a quick wrap up. We've got some AI fixes that I went over earlier coming in January of 2021. And we've also got this weekend, remember, don't take my video as it going live, but this weekend, when you click on the eye, you will see probably Tormin listed down here as a 10x, and you will also see the chances for void shards adjusted to 16% epic and 1% legendary. So it's going to be a fun weekend. I hope to see you on stream, pulling shards with us, and hopefully acquiring a bunch of good champions and getting some people Tormin that need him. He's an amazing champion, and like I said, even if you have a Tormin, not a bad idea to get a dupe, because you can start throwing it in multiple 3v3 teams and really make your defenses a pain in the rear. He's a pretty cool champion to even have a dupe of because of that scenario. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Hope your holiday season has been fantastic, and peace.